You don't know this. Reality doesn't prove or disprove these kind of things. No one can prove it. And as you said, whoever proves that there is a God will win a Nobel Prize the next day. And it's not possible. Everyone comes up with these bullshit arguments, and it's just not possible. So, what if we are wrong, and what if, Matt, you are wrong, and there is a megalomaniacal God who is selfish, who is a narcissistic, racist, slave, who supports slavery? What if this is the reality? What if that's it? Life is a bitch, and that's how it is.
But do you have any reason to believe that is actually true? Because I get atheists deal with their atheism differently. I deal with mine in such a sense that I just consider the whole God question nonsensical, because it's God is a non-cognitive term. It's not something that can actually compare to something that exists in reality, and then based on that, figure out whether that God exists or not. God is just a concept that people shape and explain according to their religions and their needs. If you want to believe that God exists, then you will simply rationalize and somehow bring that God into existence in your mind. What you have to figure out is you are told to believe in God by certain religions that come with certain teachings and doctrines. In the case of Islam, or in the case of Christianity, for example, you are told about a God who desires your absolute belief and submission. And if you don't believe in him, then you will go to the bad place and experience suffering. Of course, in Christianity that's a little bit vague. In Islam, it's much more graphically, brutally described. But then you have to ask yourself. I mean, I ask myself that. Do you really believe that this God who sends you a message and wants you to believe in him will judge you and torture you and do terrible things for you for eternity because you were not good enough or not smart enough to acknowledge his existence, although you tried so hard? I simply fail to believe that is true.
Yeah. It's just like I think to myself, if I was God and I was all-powerful and all-knowing, as Islam teaches us, why the hell would I even create a universe and